Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to the last bits of August. Welcome to, I would say, the last month of summer. We have a little bit less than a month left. Hope you guys are doing well. We are also on the last 2 days of the second Mercury retrograde of this year. This is for Aquarius sun and rising signs. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube recording readings. Just to, I guess, to give, I don't know if it's considered an update really, but if you guys would like to see more consistency on my channel, let me know in the comments down below. For those of you who resonate with my energy or who keep up with me here and there, I really appreciate it. For those of you who don't, it's totally fine. But I won't be posting monthly readings as much as I used to, because I feel the readings should come at the right time. My ancestors had placed it upon my heart and my soul a couple nights ago to give these messages of encouragement and guidance to all the zodiac signs. And so here I am. But if you guys want to see more consistency, let me know in the comments. Until then, I'm only going to be giving these messages when my spirit leads me to do so. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. Aquarius sun and rising signs. This is not really a monthly reading, but you can definitely take it as a monthly reading. So if you have a notebook, a planner, a journal, take down some keynotes from this reading if you need to. But I'm pretty much giving this reading to be like a 6 to 12 month period for you to witness whatever comes out in this reading, whatever is meant to unfold in this reading for you. If you resonate with it, the timeline that I'm giving is 6 to 12 months. Okay. All right. Let's see, Aquarius sun and rising signs, what messages of guidance and encouragement we have for you at this time in your life, and whatever you're experiencing, whatever you want to experience, whatever it is you want to improve. Let's see. For Aquarius sun and rising signs, ancestors. Let's see. For Aquarius sun and rising signs. Sorry, they want me to shuffle one more time, and we're going to start pulling cards for Aquarius sun and rising signs. Messages of guidance and encouragement do we have for them? Ooh. Okay. Some of you guys, you have a particular individual in your life, or this could be you. Some of you guys are dealing with a masculine Sagittarius. Could also be Aries or Leo. I see Leo here. I see Sagittarius, but it can also be read as Leo or Sagittarius, but it can also be read as Aries. But there is a fire sign or someone that in your eyes you see. If this is someone external to you or someone else, if it's not you, this is someone you see as very challenging, but in a good way, possibly. We'll see what the clarifying cards say, but you also see, this person is very beautiful physically or attractive, or in some way they're physically attractive, or you love the way they dress, you love their hair. They don't have to necessarily be you don't have to be romantically involved with this person. This can be a coworker, this could be a boss, this could be a family member that you see. You love the way they dress, or you're very inspired by their physical appearance. This could be, and this could be a romantic partner as well. You see them as very, very handsome, attractive, beautiful, whatever, right? This is someone who also has a very high sex drive in your life. And now, whether this person is responsible with this sex drive, that's not really up to you. This could be someone in your age bracket or someone just a little bit older than you. Okay. This person has a lot of plans for themselves, or at least they did. Or if they have plans, they're still trying to figure out how to set things into gear for those plans to be achieved, or to be to meet those plans. This person, again, we're speaking if this is someone that's external to you, they're juggling a couple things. They may be juggling more than a couple things, but there's two things that are on the, they're like the top two things on their list. There's a lot of rockiness, and like they're emotionally rocky, possibly. And again, this could be you, Aquarius. Maybe you have Aries in your chart. Maybe there's Sagittarius someplace in your chart, like a high degree of Sagittarius. But I'm also seeing that like Virgo is there too, possibly Capricorn in your chart. If this is you, then you are this person. You want to experience more. You're ready, but you just have a lot on your plate at this time. Or there are two really big, or there are two primary focuses at this time for you that you really want to master this situation. There may be two men in your life. One is a very money oriented. The other is, and again, this could be your father and a stepfather. This can be a father and your significant other, who might be your husband, boyfriend, what have you. If you're older, this could be two of your children. Two children. One is a earth sign. The other one is a fire sign. If you're older, maybe you've had a rough relationship with both, or with one of your children out of these two. Others of you, Aquarius, what I'm getting is, wow, okay. Everybody has been getting this card in the bottom of the deck, or it's been a card. The Emperor is a huge Mars, Aries, masculine energy, the divine masculine, masculinity. There is something here that needs to be healed, or something that you're finally grasping here, Aquarius. Taking charge, demanding respect, demanding clarity from someone, demanding that someone think outside the box, or that someone, you want someone to be more assertive, or maybe you are taking this energy on. You're being more assertive, Aquarius, sun and rising signs. Some of you guys, there are some things you want to experience in your life. There are things that you want to master. There are just certain things you want to experience, new things you want to experience. Travel is one of them. A better work environment, better money. Some of you guys, when it comes to taking charge, you're juggling between experience, confidence, standing firm in your beliefs and what you have experienced and what you've learned. You're juggling that and standing firm on your beliefs, but also, do I compromise that for making more money? So this could definitely be a work environment. Now, if this is in the home, it's, do I focus more on, my family? Do I focus more on, or do I focus more on myself? Do I focus more on the spiritual aspects, the healing of of low self-esteem? Like you have a lot of focus on like one primary thing in your household that is more spiritual or more energy based. Um, but then there is this energy of possibly saving money for something or wanting to experience, maybe you want to move, maybe you want to travel someplace or experience a different country or a different state, wherever you are, wherever you want to go. And I don't really see a lot of romance involved in this. It could be, but this is like, how do I juggle these two aspects of my life? How do I bring balance between these two? Do I drop one and just focus on the other? You know, I'm just going to show you guys these cards so that way maybe intuitively you guys can definitely take from this what you will. This could be two people or two aspects of your life. The King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. This could be you or two people, or this is you and another person and they're exhibiting these two and needing to juggle between the two, right? Two of Pentacles juggling. Also bringing things into harmony. So these two energies, the physical, the material, and the spiritual, I see this as spiritual, or more confidence based. These two aspects of who you are, like there's the need, if you're not trying to bring them into balance, or you're not really aware of like what it is that you're juggling really. What I'm shown here is that Virgo, we are in Virgo season. Virgo is trying to help you bring these things into balance. There are two things in your life that is connected to the material, money, right? Your health, your physical health. And then there's something else that's attached to more of the spiritual, your mental health, confidence, self-esteem, things like that. Virgo is trying to help you balance these two and focus on just these two. You may be focused on other things, and Virgo's like, hey, let's kind of focus on these, because that's what I feel Virgo is all about. Like, it's like there are things that are kind of out of place. There are some things that you've kind of let go of for whatever reason, right? For your own reasons. And Virgo is just saying, hey, let's kind of bring this, um, back into the equation, you know. But then you have the bottom of the deck, the Empress, and the other card that was pulled, the last card, is the Emperor. And having these two dualities, like, it's crazy. So this is definitely something about your personality, Aquarius, where you're realizing there are two things that you want to focus on, two parts of your personality, two aspects of your life. One of them is probably attached to, your confidence. Now, the Emperor could definitely be attached to the King of Pentacles here. But he can also be attached to the King of Wands. It depends on who you are and what you want to focus on. The Empress can also be attached to the King of Pentacles or the King of Wands. It really depends, because the Empress is all about like self-love, self-care, pregnancy, your overall health during pregnancy. For those of you who want to get pregnant, there are some, if you're trying to get pregnant here, the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands do come into play into that. Okay, how are you feeling with the King of Wands? Like, how do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about being a mother or father? Do you feel that you're financially ready to be a mother or father? Are you thinking about the practicalities, or are you just wanting to just fly with it and just be like, let's just have a kid and just see where it goes? Because I do see the King of Wands kind of like that. We'll see what the clarifying cards say. But then like with the Emperor here, it's like, if you're focused on pregnancy, it's like, if that's what you want, then that's just what you want. You know what I mean? Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Setting things into gear, kicking yourself into gear, right? To be a parent. If this is about a job, again, kicking yourself into gear to get the job that you want, to make the money that you want. But then also this is duality. This is about considering both, not just one or the other, not just the masculine and not just the feminine. It's both. How can we bring both into harmony with each other when it comes to these two aspects of your life? Okay. because there is this energy of like, no, I demand this, I demand that, but then the divine feminine is like, yes, but how do we bring love and understanding into this as well? How do we, I also see the emperor as someone who is not afraid to challenge their own beliefs about something, having the courage to just be like, what if I'm wrong? And then the empress comes in and she's like, yeah, maybe you are wrong, but that's okay. You don't need to beat yourself up over it. You're not a bad person. You know what I mean? You didn't make it's not a mistake. You learned your lesson. Continue to, include yourself when it comes to, the prayers that you have, or when you're praying for other people, pray for yourself. I see the empress is that way too. It's like understanding the self, not in a selfish way or self-centered way, but in a loving way. Right? I hope I'm making sense. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. Let's clarify these cards really quickly. Let's go ahead and clarify. Aquarius, sun and rising signs. So some of you guys may also be juggling confidence at work as well. So maybe the Empress is here to tell you, hey, it's okay to take time off. It's okay to take a mental health day if you need to, or a week, who knows, like whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself and your body and your health, please do so. Also realizing that you have what you need. And if you don't, Virgo is here to help you understand how to get that. Okay. I see the Emperor as being the energy of like, okay, in order to get what you want, you first have to kind of focus on what you need. What is it that you need in order to get what you want? So again, it's that balance. Okay. So if this is a work situation, again, you might need to take some time off, but if you're doing too much and taking too much time off, you're not really working towards what you want to save money or whatever it is that you're trying to do. And if the job that you have is causing you to not want to go to work ever, really connect with the Emperor and the Empress or your divine masculine and feminine and see what they say. Maybe it's time to change jobs. Maybe it's time to talk to your manager about like some things that you've noticed in your work environment that you want changed. And if they don't want to change it, then maybe you just need to leave and find something better. Okay. You may have, again, a masculine in your life who is trying their hardest financially to make sure that you're taken care of. It doesn't matter, husband, wife, whoever. This could be your father as well. Maybe there's something that you're taking out of your father's book. Okay. And if this is your mother, maybe she was just more masculine in how she raised you. And, maybe you're taking some things out of her book too. Maybe you're realizing, some things about your mother and your father, and you're kind of understanding both sides of those aspects of your life too. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the King of Wands here, Aquarius, the King of Wands. Let's see what the King of Wands is speaking to you guys about at this time in your lives and whatever it is that you're experiencing. Sorry guys, I just want to make sure. Okay, making good time. Let's clarify the King of Wands. Oops. Yeah, so definitely you've been bossing it. That's not a word, but that's just what came to mind. You've been a master or boss at what you do. Okay, Aquarius, there's a sense of confidence that you have, Aquarius, when it comes to going out into the world and sharing the wealth of your personality, the wealth of your frequency, your energy. But deep down inside, there's something on a more tangible, maybe you're not happy with your body, okay? Maybe there's something here that physically, like I said, the King of Wands at first when I saw this card, I saw somebody, maybe you admire someone for how they look, or you admire multiple people. You're like, maybe, I kind of wish I had this body, or I wish, oops. Yeah, so you are definitely kind of more focused right now, which is not a bad thing, okay? I know that a lot of people tend to put, like kind of poo-poo on like material gain or focusing on material things. We are material, okay? We are physical beings on this planet in this realm. So our focus should definitely be on material things at times. And so there's something here physically, maybe the way, maybe you want to, you're not fulfilled with your wardrobe. Maybe Virgo season at this time is a good time for you to kind of get rid of a lot of clothes, you know, maybe your kids' clothes, whatever. Yeah, it's definitely affecting your emotions. You're definitely more focused. There's a lot of Virgo energy here. So some of you guys may have a lot of Virgo in your chart, or this is just Virgo season speaking, or the frequency of Virgo speaking to all of you, or all of the Aquarians, sun and rising signs out there. You're definitely more focused on the how am I going to get to A before I get, you know, and then B and C. You are focused on how things look right now. So your environment in your home, the environment at work, you're kind of looking around at the tangible, maybe the pictures on the wall, maybe the lack thereof. Maybe you want to bring more artwork into your home. Maybe you want to get a new bed, or you want to get a new bedspread. Maybe you just want to revamp your entire wardrobe. Maybe you want to wear, maybe you're changing the brand of makeup that you wear, or the brand of skincare, hair care, whatever, right? The jewelry that you wear, if you wear jewelry. Painting your house, remodeling, getting a new table for your dining room or your living room, what have you. Changing the curtains or taking down curtains, getting rid of your window blinds. Maybe it's your car. Maybe you want to, you know, change something about your car. The smells, you know, you want to change how you eat. There's a lot of things physically that need to be changed in our lives in order for our brains to activate some, you know, a sense of confidence about our lives. That is not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing. Now, when that becomes our primary focus and we're not focusing on the inner, our inner knowledge, our inner compass, our spiritual health, when we kind of neglect other things because of the physical, okay, that's when it gets a little bit, you know, it gets bad at that point. That's when, you know, you need to, you know, kind of wake up a little bit. But at this time, I do get the sense that it's absolutely fine to focus on the things that make you happy, and they are going to be tangible things. They are going to be materialistic. Okay. And maybe that's just an aspect of who you are that needs to mature a little bit emotionally. You know, you're realizing, okay, in order for me to feel good, you're learning in order for me to feel good, in order for me to feel, and this is just in little moments or in little tangible things. It doesn't have to be something grand, okay? In order for you to feel confident about your life or about your home or whatever, to feel comfortable, okay, there are some things that you might need to change physically, okay? Let's go ahead and see here. Some of you guys like to collect things. I don't know where that came from. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for you guys. Let's keep moving forward. I don't want to prolong this video too long. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles for you guys. Again, I see this as Virgo energy, needing to adjust, needing to organize, okay, or get rid of. Sometimes it's something you need to add to, again, to your home life, to the equation. Setting things into action isn't, you know, so you may have been contemplating this. We do have the Virgo new moon coming up. Definitely write down or think about, you know, brainstorm, have a vision board of what it is that you actually want, and actually, you know, have a plan. Talk about it. Have a conversation about it, and actually take action. Yeah. Yeah, it's, you know, once you set it into action and you actually have a plan to get this done, instead of just talking about it, it's going to be good for you, Aquarius. You may be at a time right now where it's like, do I really just want to focus on money? Is that a good thing? Or, yeah, it is. It's okay. It's okay to focus on money at times. It just shouldn't be the primary focus. You got to also focus on your inner existence as well, the inner realm. All right, let's see what the King of Pentacles is saying to you guys. King of Pentacles ancestors. Why is the King of Pentacles here for my Aquarius, my lovely Aquarians, sun and rising signs? Let's see. King of Pentacles. Yeah, so what I'm getting here is like, again, this is mostly you, Aquarius. This is not two other people that you're dealing with. This is not, these are not like two, now it could be, again, it could be two separate people in your life, but I'm getting that this is more about the duality within yourself. This is all about you focusing on two aspects of your life, two aspects of your personality, how you feel about two different things in your life that are important. These things are important, Aquarius. It's not like, you know, one is less important than the other. These two things are equally as important. Okay, yeah, you're getting a lot of wands in your reading. So yeah, it's time to take action here. It's time to be brave, Aquarius. So if there is something here, let's clarify the Emperor. If there's someone or something in your life that you want to improve on a material level, financially, there may be some, you know, that you need to, you know, be brave, have the strength to, yeah, you need to have the strength to actually, okay. This is about confidence and self-esteem. Whatever it is that you're not pushing for in your life has something to do, it's attached to a sense of self-esteem or the lack thereof. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. So there's still some things, you've definitely mastered some things, you've definitely learned some lessons here, you've matured, you've grown, but there's another level here before you can hit the King of Pentacles financially, or when it comes to your material life. It doesn't have to be necessarily just financial. When it comes to your material life, your physical health, okay? Still some things, I mean, we all are going to be learning, but they're, you know, is your life, the way your life looks, does it make you happy? It's not about if it makes other people happy. It's not about how your life looks to other people. It's about how it looks to you. Because how your life looks to you, if you're happy with it, doesn't really matter what other people have to say about it. If there's a job that you want that is going to make you happy, okay, or if there's a job that you have accepted and, you know, you're working that job, and there may be some people who are just like, why'd you choose that job? Like, you know, you could be working here, they pay more, they have perks, they have, you know, benefits, blah 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 blah. Who cares? If it makes you happy, who cares? Okay, your happiness should not be based on another person, you know, based on another person's scrutiny. It shouldn't be under surveillance. Okay, if you're not hurting anybody else, you're not hurting yourself, you're just happy and you're just minding your business, it is not up to anybody else to scrutinize that. Okay, absolutely not. Do what makes you happy. Do it without judgment, and make sure that also, Aquarius, make sure that you're also not judging other people. If they're doing things that makes them happy, and maybe you may not understand it, don't judge them for it. That's up to them. If they are genuinely happy, right? But I feel like a lot of Aquarians, from the Aquarians that I know in my life, I haven't really come across too many Aquarians who are judgmental in that way. But I don't know. But if you're dealing with other people who are more judgmental, maybe it's your parents, maybe it's a significant other, maybe it's friends, I don't know. Your happiness is not up for debate. It's not up for debate. Okay? It's not all about work, 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 and doing what everybody else says to do. You know, it's not about happiness that makes everybody else happy. It's about happiness that makes you happy no matter who is there to scrutinize it. Let's go ahead and pull one last oracle message, Aquarius, for you guys, for your overall advice and encouragement at this time. Moving forward. Oop, there we go. Spirit of Place, card number 4. Yeah. It's a time and a place for everything. Where you are is where you're supposed to be. So this juggling, this is where you're supposed to be right now, because it's now, Virgo is helping you understand, it's now the time to bring these two dualities, these two energies into balance. It's not for everybody else to scrutinize. It's not for everybody else to debate. It is for you to get down to work and map out your happiness here. And at the bottom of the deck, it says coming apart. So there is an ending here. There is something where maybe some relationships, Aquarius, may end, or you may have to detach yourself a little bit because there's too many people, or maybe there is someone who is constantly trying to debate you on why your happiness is troublesome, or why it's not, what everyone else sees as happiness. It's not what everyone else is doing. It's not, that's not how the job industry works, or that it's like, or that's not how love works. That's not how romance works. This is not how romantic relationships should be. It's like, if you are happy in your romantic partnership, right? It's healthy. It's equal contribution. Who cares? So there, there's a part of you that's also coming apart as well. So these two parts of yourself, okay? These two parts of yourself are kind of being peeled apart so that you can kind of focus on them separately in a way before you can bring them together in harmony. Where you are is just where you're supposed to be right now. Don't allow anyone to force something, to set something in place and say this is where it belongs, this is where you belong. It's like, no, you belong where your spirit guides, or where the universe are, and you guys, if you are one with the universe and you're one with your happiness and your spirit, everything's going to come together, Aquarius. So there might be a relationship in your life that might come apart because of this truth that you have chosen to accept. But that's up to you, okay? If you see that there's a relationship that needs to fall apart and you're just like, I really don't want to lose this relationship, so I'm just going to have to just stick with, what makes them happy, that's up to you, Aquarius. But if you really, really are all about your happiness, you're going to let that relationship go and just sacrifice it to get something, something that, the things that you actually want, okay? All right, much love and light to all of you, Aquarius. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy. Hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye.